Hey everybody, welcome back to the YDFLive show. My name is Stephen Aitchison, creator of YourDigitalFormula.com, a program to help you grow your audience, share your message and transform your business. So, I just want to talk about what it means to be a heart-centered entrepreneur. But first I'd like to share with you kind of my mantra that I now live by. But before, when I was first starting out in business, probably like a lot of you as well, a lot of you are probably thinking, right, how can I get enough money to give up my full-time job? A lot of you might be in that situation just now. Or how can I get enough money to sustain me to start the business? And when I first started out, actually, I was kind of blogging and I didn't really think about making money. I just loved writing. So that's when I that's how I started out. But then after a couple of years, I thought, right, I want to give up my kind of corporate job and my day job. And that went on for a couple of years, and I'd moved jobs and I became an addiction worker, helping people with alcohol and drug issues, which I actually enjoyed. But I still had at the back of my mind, right, I want to give up my job. How can I make more money to be able to give up my full-time job and still provide for my family? I had two kind of boys, and obviously myself and my wife, and a mental little dog as well. So I kept on thinking that, how can I make more money? How can I get more money? How can I get more money? But it really literally turned around when I stopped asking the question, how can I get more money or how can I make more money? And I started asking the question, how can I help more people? And thinking about that, it might not seem like a big change. It might not seem like a big change at all to anybody. But when you turn your thinking around to be able to help more people in their life, money starts to come naturally. And I'll tell you why in a second, but I want to show you something that I got. We'd done an event in London this year in May, and my operations manager, Maria Flynn, she'd actually got me a present because I'd bought kind of everybody that worked for me a kind of present, or worked with me a present. It was just a wee kind of thing that I bought them, but she'd brought me this and I thought it was fitting for this show, so I'm going to show you. So it is a pyramid with your digital formula on it, but it's also got this on it. I'll just show you that, see if you can see that okay. So I don't know if you could see that, but basically it's saying help others to get what they want in life and you'll get what you want. And that's from a Zig Ziglar quote. And I think it's very true for heart-centered entrepreneurs out there. And I think if you want to do business in a great way and make money at the same time, as well as helping thousands or even millions of people around the world, I think that's a mindset we have to have before we can actually kind of feel good about ourselves and feel good about the products that we're producing. Because when you start thinking about how can you help more people, you start to become responsible for the products that you produce, whether it be videos, whether it be membership sites, ebooks, books if you write books, or clothing, a clothing line, whatever you're thinking about doing. I think we take a lot more responsibility when we think about it from the point of view as how can we help more people in their life. And I think that's a big, big thing. I'm just going to turn Skype on just now because I don't know if we're going to get any questions. So I'll turn that on just now for Maria, who's working in the background. Thank you, Maria. So when you think about it from that point of view and you start to think about how can you help more people, it gives you more ideas about different ways that you can bring out products or bring out ebooks or bring out content even to help more people. And when you're constantly thinking about your readers, your viewers, if you've got a live show, for example, if you're making videos or something like that, or your listeners, when you always ask the question, okay, what would they want? What do I think they would want? Or you write out to them in a survey, if you've got an email list or even on Facebook, you just say, listen, I'm thinking about bringing out a new product. What would really help you in your life in this area? So say, for example, it's fitness and you've got a product and you're thinking about a product on fitness. You write on your Facebook page or you write to your email list or your Twitter followers or your Google Plus followers, wherever, everywhere, and survey your readers to ask them what they would want, what would be good for them. Don't just try and second guess it. And I tried to do this at the very beginning as well. I brought out a program in 2009, 2009, 2010, called Alter Your Jacket, and I second guessed what my readers would want or what my viewers would want. And I thought this is going to be brilliant. It took me 6 months to make all the videos, get it all together, put a membership site, plug in everything and make it all work together perfectly. And I think about 2 or 3 people bought that program. In the end, probably about 11 people altogether. And it was a big, huge flop. And it's because I tried to second guess what my kind of tribe would want, the people that were following me. I thought, they're going to love this. This is going to be brilliant. And I thought it was really good, but I second guessed what everybody wanted. And I shouldn't have. I should have asked what everybody wanted. And when I brought out the next product, I asked what they would want. So I said, I'm thinking about writing these ebooks. What one would you like? And I gave them a list of 10 that I was thinking about writing. And I gave them a choice to kind of add their own in as well. And the next ebook that I wrote was because of them and the voting system that I used in that survey as well. And that went on to become a really good success because it was really good information. It was something that the readers wanted as well, and it helped me at the same time. So when you're creating a product or thinking about creating content or thinking about writing an email, always think about it from the reader's point of view. Always think about the reader. And that's what I think being a heart-centered entrepreneur is really all about, is being able to position yourself to help more people in the world. And when you can help more people in the world, they can then go on to help other people in the world with the energy, the newfound energy that you've given them because you've helped them. They can then go forth and help other people in the world as well. Now, I know that sounds a bit airy-fairy, but I truly believe that's how all businesses kind of should operate. And it's only in the last 4 or 5 years that I've really kind of found this, and it's now my kind of maxim. I just stick by that. The more people you help to get what they want in life, the more you will get what you want in your life as well. So I'm just wondering if we have any more questions around that, or any questions at all around that topic. We'll take some questions just now if you have. Elena is saying, yet my notebook is far from the heart-centered topic. It refuses to receive live program. Again, neither sound nor Stephen. I don't know if you can go out and come back in. Obviously you can't hear me, but if you go out and come back in, Elena, I don't know what's wrong. Hopefully everybody else is getting okay. I'm sure they are just now. Nobody's saying that they can't hear me. So it must be kind of your phone or your computer or something. So I don't know what's happening there. Magella Carney is saying, wow, that's lovely. Lorraine Emmett is saying, oh, I love that. Welcome back, Lorraine. Really nice, I could read it. Good, Darlene. I didn't know if you could read it or not. That's why I kind of read it out. But that was a gift from Maria Flynn, and I see that every single day. And it's my maxim. It's just a reminder that that's my maxim. That's what I live by. That's what I do my business by as well. And even when you're doing business programs as well, if you think about it from that point of view as well, it's not just about kind of making money, but obviously you have to keep yourself. I'm not saying you have to help yourself first before you can afford to help other people. So think about it from that point of view as well. You still have to help yourself. But if you constantly think from a reader's point of view or a viewer's point of view or whatever, a listener's point of view as well, the best information you can get out there, people will start to come to you and say, listen, do you do coaching? Listen, have you got a product out? Have you got a book out? Let me know what your products are. So if you don't expect anything, that's when people will start coming to you and asking if you've got things in the marketplace for sale. And obviously you do your kind of subtle marketing as well, which I don't think we've really discussed, so we can do that in another topic. And Darlene Dawn saying it's a beautiful gift. It is. I thought it was a really nice gift that I kind of look at every day as well. It's beautiful. Kimberly D. Mann is saying, I hear you great. Excellent. So it's just one person that can't see me. Question from Maria. Is there such a thing as too much giving? Brilliant question. That is a really good question actually. Because what a lot of people tend to do, or they kind of go to extreme kind of right or left, whatever way you are. Basically what they do is they just give all this information out kind of for free. They just think, okay, I'm going to do a brain dump and give all this information out. So there is too much thinking, or there is too many people give away their information or too much information for free. What you want to do is you want to give brilliant information. And the free ones, it should be on your blog. should be maybe the videos that you do for YouTube and maybe your Facebook Lives. That should be free information. But what happens, you'll notice this. If you went and watched all my Facebook Live shows, from this program, the YDFLive show, it's all free, but it's all fragmented. So what you're doing with kind of a program that you put together, you're bringing all that information in one place. You make it really accessible. You make it on point, on topic. There's no interruptions by kind of thanking people or taking questions or anything like that. And you've got cheat sheets, you've got kind of workbooks, you've got download ebooks, you've got MP3 downloads, and you're bringing all that information into one place. So although the information is free, you'd have to trawl through a hell of a lot of the Facebook Live shows that I've got to get all the information and pull it all together and kind of assemble it in some kind of order. So it is free, but if you give all your kind of information, say in a 3-hour, 4-hour kind of webinar or something, then there's no reason for anybody to buy from you, and you're giving all that knowledge that you've got away for free. When your free stuff is your blog, your Facebook Lives and your YouTube videos and stuff like that as well. And what you're doing with that, you're collecting all the information, putting it in an accessible place, and you're giving more as well. So there is such a thing as too much free information, Maria. And just be careful of the information you're giving. I'm not saying hold back, but niche down. So you niche down on a kind of particular topic. So if it was going to be Facebook Live, niche down on, say for example, how to be authentic and be yourself and be genuine. Now that would be a relatively quick topic, because to be authentic and genuine is just be yourself. That's really how you'd be authentic and genuine. But yeah, you've got to think about that as well. I've lost my plot there. I lost what I was talking about there. But don't give away the house. Just give away the door, and then give away the house when they're actually in the program and they bought it and they followed you and they're happy to learn from you, because when somebody buys from you, they're going to get much more return. So they're going to get a big return on their investment. So we have to think about it that way as well. I hope that helps, Maria. Don't know if I explained that very well. Comment from Ken Protzko. Thanks for that quote. That might be another good one from Zig Ziglar. You don't have to be great at something to start, but you have to start to be great at something. That's very true, and I like that quote as well from Zig Ziglar. I think Brendon Burchard uses that a lot as well. So that's a really good quote as well. And I think what you've said there is actually a good point. You don't have to be great to start something as long as you start. Because a lot of people think, okay, I'm going to write a product, or I'm going to write a book, or I'm going to start a membership site, and they never get off the mark because they're trying too hard to be perfect, or they're trying too hard for that program to be perfect before they actually put it out there. So what they'll do, they'll have the big idea and think that's a brilliant idea, but they never get off their arse and actually take action and start building out the membership site and start making the videos, start creating the cheat sheets or the PDF downloads and things like that. But what you can do, and I spoke about this yesterday, is create a minimal viable product. So for example, if you want to help people with anxiety, for example, just off the top of my head, you get all your information, as much information as you know about, do as much research as you can in a certain period of time, a week. Give yourself a week, write it down, put it into a good format in an ebook, and it's not going to be perfect the first time, because what's going to happen, you'll put that out for sale for the first time, say for $27, and you're going to get all these questions back. And from the questions that you get back from your first minimal viable product ebook, you then create a second version of that ebook. And that's how you start. So your product doesn't have to be perfect, and a product is never going to be perfect. That's why they've got the iPhone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A product is never ever perfect. It's never going to be perfect. So if you think about it from that point of view as well, you should be able to get off your arse and actually create something. Because everybody can. You've got knowledge just now that you don't know about. Well, you do know about it, but you just don't think you have the knowledge to share with other people. Or you're asking the question, who am I to share this information with people? You've got that thing called imposter syndrome, where you just don't kind of believe in yourself enough to say you've got good information to share. And I believe every single person in the world has got brilliant information to share. I think I read a story a couple of months ago about a 10-year-old boy, and he was doing, the Pokemon Go thing, and he was teaching kind of other kids how to use that, how to use it to the best of their ability. I don't know much about it. And he gave out great information. He sold an ebook and stuff like that as well. And it was great. And he's only a 10-year-old guy. A 10-year-old boy doing that kind of stuff is brilliant. So I believe every single person on this planet has got information that other people want to know about, or they've got knowledge that other people want to know about. So I think it's really important to understand that as well. Okay, I think we've got another comment from Lorraine Emmett. If you forget about your reader and try to simply chase the money, you lose your authenticity. You do. People pick up on this so quickly and you lose their trust and heartbeat. That's very, very true, Lorraine, because we're all becoming so internet savvy that we can suss a dud from a mile away. We can suss a salesperson from a mile away as well. We can spot them. It's just because we've got so used to kind of being on webinars and being on live shows. And as soon as you go to a live show and you spot somebody that's just trying to sell, you just go, he's a dick, and you turn off. And you can see it, you can spot it a mile off. So that authenticity will come through when you're really thinking about the reader, the viewer, and the content that you're giving out as well. So totally agree with you on that, Lorraine. Question from Nina Blankenberg. I'm not sure what products to have to sell. I have things to sell, but not sure on pricing and about coaching and pricing too. Okay, with regards to pricing, slap a price on it and put it out there. Now, I know that sounds very crude and it shouldn't be the way to do business, but all you can do is test it. So if you've got a product and you think, I think it might be worth $10 or something, double it in price and put it out there and see if people are going to buy it. Because you've got to think about, and we spoke about this yesterday, you've got to think about the value that your information is going to give to somebody. So if you've got a $20 product and it's potentially I say, got the potential to change somebody's life, it's worth 10 times $20. It's worth $200. So think about the value and not the price, Nina. Think about the value it could possibly bring somebody in their life if they were to take action and actually read your ebook, whatever it is, or listen to your product or join your membership program. If they took all the action and you know they could change in some way, then think about it from that point of view. How much is it worth? And we spoke about yesterday, if somebody came along to you and said, I've got a 1 hour video on how to lose weight, guaranteed £20 in 6 weeks, how much are you going to pay me? And the average cost was about $200 for a 1 hour video. So it's not about the length of the book, it's not about the length of the membership site or the number of videos you've got on your membership site. It's the value and the content that you've got in your products that can potentially change somebody's life. So think about it from a value point of view and not a price point of view as well. Like, for example, my program just now, we've got it at $997, but is that worth it? Of course it is. There's loads of people going out there and getting 100,000, 200, 300,000 likes to the page in 6 months, a year. And there's other people getting 20, 30, 40, 50,000 in 6 months or a year or whatever. And it's still worth that price. If you think about how much you'd have to pay to advertise to get those likes as well. And plus, they've got the ability to make money, because we teach them how to create a product. We teach them how to blog and make money from the blog as well. We teach them how to grow an email list, and your email list is going to be your most important asset for your business. And you can make a lot of money from your email list as well. So from that point of view, I would say my program is easily worth $1,997. But I want a lot of people in there. I don't want to put them off with the price. So with regards to pricing, you don't put it too high that it's totally out of everybody's reach. And that's what you do with an upsell. I'm not saying you do that to put it out of everybody's reach. You do that to the people who are dedicated and truly want to transform their lives in a quicker way. So for example, my program's $997 and my coaching might be $1,500, $2,000 per month for the coaching for Facebook and growing your online business, etc. But that is only people who are going to take, they're going to take the action, and you have to have that conversation with them, and they're going to get things done a lot quicker. And that's what the coaching's about. And then they might go to a seminar, or they might have a VIP kind of group, a member of a VIP group. I know Russell Brunson, He's got a VIP group as well for ClickFunnels kind of members, and it's $25,000 a year. But for $25,000 a year, if you're going to pay that and you're going to go over to San Diego 3 times a year, you're damn sure you're going to actually do the work and actually put the effort in to actually make it work, because you've paid out $25,000 a year. It's the same with your coaching as well. People who buy your program at $997 might not take the action. There's a lot of people in the group that kind of ask questions and have still not seen the videos in the membership area, or they've still not read the ebook, which kind of is strange, but it's just human nature. So we buy something, we kind of store it and put it to the side, and we don't take action on it. When you take action, that's when things are going to happen for you. So don't think about your price, Nina. That was the kind of whole point there. I think Lena's still having problems there. Sorry about that, Lena. Nina's saying, yes, that is good value product. I understand. Great. Good. Good. Good morning to you, Becky Williams-Jennings. Kim Hamilton, you're so smart, Steve. I'm not really. I'm like, everybody watching this, you're just as smart as me. I've just dedicated my time and effort to learn all this kind of stuff. But you're probably smarter than me, and you could learn this as well. It's just about dedicating that time. So I'm no smarter than anybody else, honestly, Kim. I believe anybody can do what I'm doing just now. Shelley Sweeney, I looked into the ebook and was overwhelmed. It's really difficult, and I put it aside for now. I hope an easier method comes out. Shelley, I honestly believe an ebook, you could write it within the space of a week, get it out there, turn it into a PDF, and get a sales page up. If you can't do it yourself, there's always other people to do it for you. There's always other people that are willing to do it for you. Obviously, you have to pay money for that. But if it's going to bring in long-term income, then is it worth it? So I understand what you're saying. It might be overwhelming. Just learn one piece at a time. That's what I would say to that. Jackie Bunton Marsh, just getting here. Good morning. I'm late again. Jackie, no good. Get to the back of the class. It's no good that you're late. Now, I'm only joking. It's no bother at all. You can watch the replay, Jackie, obviously. Kim Hamilton, 4 hearts. Thank you very much, Kim. Maria Flynn, every action will get you a result. To adjust and keep going, and that's what it's all about. Myself and Maria have been doing kind of webinars, and we started back in March, and we tried a kind of couple of things, whereby we kind of went live for a portion of it, showed a video, then went live again, and that kind of did okay. The next one, we kind of done the same. We tweaked a few things. That kind of did okay. The one after that we've recently done, we went totally live just to see what it was all about and changed all the information in the webinar. Done really, really well. The next one that we're going to do, we'll tweak a few more things. You just keep tweaking along the way until things get better, and you're giving better information, and you're getting better feedback, and you get more money for your business as well. So yeah, that's a good point that you've made there. You definitely have to tweak along the way as well, Maria. Nelina Timmons saying, thank you, Steve. I needed to hear that. Brilliant. Neil Blankenford, yes, I do not quit. I will keep going. Good. And that's the attitude to have. Just keep going and have the end in mind as well. Think about what your end goal is. And remember, you've got to have an end goal. So ask yourself that question if you've not already. Cheryl Hastings, right. I came to your page because Eva speaks about what a motivator you are. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. This is actually the business kind of Facebook Live show. We've got another Facebook Live show that I'm going to be doing in about an hour's time. So that'll happen in about an hour's time. So yeah, we do that. I've got 2 Facebook Live shows. So thanks very much for coming over, and welcome to this show. Really appreciate it. Jackie Bunton Marsh, how do you make money off your ebook if you're going to give it away for free? Right, there's 2 things here. When you create an ebook that you're going to give away for free, so you give that away for free, you've got a sign up page, and you get people onto your email list. You get subscribers onto your email list. And then within that ebook, it might only be 5 or 6 pages. So it might be one thing to overcome anxiety right now. So that's your free ebook. Then when people are on your email list, you can then give them great content. And then after 3 or 4 emails with great content, you send them over to a sales page with your ebook, the definitive guide to overcome anxiety. For example, off the top of my head, and that's $27. So your free ebook has only got one part of the main ebook in it, if that makes sense. And the main ebook goes into much more detail, has got much more action points to take, has maybe got a workbook with it, it's maybe got a guided meditation or something with it as well. Something you can create quick and easy. So your free ebooks obviously don't make money from that, but you get the sign-ups from the free ebook by giving away the free ebook for their email address and their name. And that's how you make the money, Jackie. So I hope that helps. Lorraine Kavici-Blut, Steve, this business live is so very helpful. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching, Lorraine. I appreciate all your support. Kimberly D. Man, cheap. Paul Zellers here. Paul is an amazing heart-centered entrepreneur as well. He's got a group, a brilliant group called Wisdompreneurs. I'd really advise you go and check that out. It's a brilliant group and it's about kind of conscious entrepreneurs or heart-centered entrepreneurs, whatever you want to call it. And he's got the group called Wisdompreneurs, and it's a brilliant group. Paul, I love being part of that group and sharing the information that you've got as well. And I've had the privilege of speaking to Paul as well, so you need to go and check out his page. He's got a brilliant page and he does some lives as well. He's just a really cool guy. He's just a really soft-spoken, very heart-centered, very conscious as well about the world around him. So it's great to meet you too, Paul. And hopefully we'll be doing things together in the future as well, and I can't wait for that. Paul's saying you're the best, Stephen. No, you're the best, Paul. Mutual Appreciation Society here. So yeah, it was great meeting Paul. Nina Blankenberg, so you give away things to get more emails, right? Yeah. So for example, I've got something called PositiveLifeAffirmations.net. So you might go over to that page and there'll be a free MP3 download. So you get a free MP3 download. It's just one track, 15 minutes long, and people sign up for that. They listen to it, they think, oh shit, this is brilliant. And then they think, where can I get some more? Or you send out emails to say, okay, I really hope you enjoyed that, the free MP3. Let me know what you think. Then you send out another email. Here's my story. Here's why I create positive affirmations. This is why I started wanting to help people change people's beliefs or change their beliefs in their life. So I'll give them a story. And then the third email is just something more great content. And the fourth email, because they've gotten to know, like, and trust you through the first 3 or 4 emails, you say, okay, I've got these other MP3s that you might like. It's about how to change your beliefs in a specific area, or how to lose weight. It's giving you the beliefs to do that with positive affirmations, or how to attract your perfect mate, or how to make the law of attraction work for you. So you send out the emails that go over to a sales page that have kind of products for sale that are in the positive affirmations niche. And that's exactly what I do with the positive affirmation side. And I do the same with the kind of business side with your digital formula. I'll give them brilliant information. I'll give them a free ebook, first of all. The 4 things heart-centered entrepreneurs need to know, for example, that's one of them. Great information first. So it's what got Gary Vaynerchuk is, I think Lorraine reminded me the other day, is jab, 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 hook, or jab, 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 right hook. And it's not violent in any way. It's just content, great content, great content, great content, sales. And then do the same again. Great content, great content, great content, sales pitch. And that's your email. That's your email sequence. So you could have an email sequence of 100 and it's all content, 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 sales. Content, 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 sales. And people get to know, like, and trust you throughout your email sequences. And that's how you build up, that's how you should build up your email list and give out great content as well. So I hope that helps. Nina Blankenberg, okay, that is great advice. Excellent. Darlene Dawn, I have that Jab Jab book by Gary Vaynerchuk. I love Gary Vaynerchuk. I think he's brilliant. He's very direct, to the point, very self-aware, and he speaks about kind of personal development side of it, although you wouldn't think he would, but he does more than you would know. Maria Flynn, content and free is the first step to know, like, and trust. And that's it. So you've hit the nail on the head. When you give away brilliant information for free and it's brilliant content and it's actionable. So the content I'm giving you today or the yesterday or the other live shows, hopefully is actionable. If it's not actionable, meaning that you could go away and do something with it. If it's not actionable, I want to give you an aha moment. So if I've not given you an aha moment or I've not given you actionable content, then I've not done my job right. And that's what I hope to do with these live shows. That's what I hope to do with my content, the blog posts as well. And anything I put on Facebook, I want to kind of give an aha moment or actionable content or just make you think about things in a different way to start you on the process of truly believing in yourself as a heart-centered entrepreneur. And that's what it's about. That's what it's all about. The more you become a heart-centered entrepreneur and you start believing that, the more you're going to teach other people to do that as well. And they're then going to go out into the world and teach other people to do that. And soon the whole world is kind of in this heart-centered entrepreneur space. And that's one of my goals. And that's Paul Zelliger's goals. And that's Maria Flynn's goal as well. And Lorraine Emmett's goal as well. We're all doing it for a reason. And it's to help other people. But we have to be mindful and help ourselves at the same time as well. So I think that's it just now for the moment. I hope that has helped. I hope it's given you an aha moment. I hope it's made you think about things in a different way, or I hope it's given you some actionable content. So I'm going to leave it there for the moment. My voice is kind of sticky. I had something else to say, but I can't quite remember what it was. What was I going to say on the topic? Because I was thinking about it. I was making a cup of coffee and I was thinking about it and say, okay, how could we get this point across? Nah, can't think. It was a good one as well. It was really good, but I can't think. I might say it tomorrow. I don't know. Right, I'm going to leave you there just now. Have a brilliant day, whatever you're doing today. I'm going to go over onto Maria Flynn's One Wise Life show in a second. Well, in about 20 minutes' time, she's got One Wise Life. And then I'll do my other live show and I'll come back tomorrow to speak to you on this show. So until then, namaste. Take care. Bye now.